Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And in this part we're starting our timer from the start of the video. Now that I recognize it. And we're going to head into the Twilight with Midna's help. And yeah, it's like, I'm kind of like surprised by it in how, in one way, like, I like when I was looking back at like the last time I uploaded this, or when I started this LP in November, right? And it's like March now. Thankfully it's not even April yet, thanks be to Christ, just barely. But I started this LP in November, and like I've only uploaded like 18 or 19 parts or whatever. Yeah, I bet you were. Sun-drenched tropical Isle Delfino. So like I was in one way I was kind of out of here. In one way I was kind of like annoyed at myself that in one way I was a little bit annoyed at myself that I had only managed in like so many months to upload so few videos. But I talked about that in like the latest Pokemon Shield episode. But in another way, like I'm kind of like surprised that in 18 videos I had got up to the end of the Sniffaroo. Snazaroo. Oh, it's Ilia. That forgettable person. Yeah, whatever. The youth scent? Yes, I would like to forget the youth scent. Remember the scent of Ilia? Ugh. You smell the girl, don't you? Ha! I can tell by the look on your face. What a strange line. Open for interpretation. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so, but in another way, I was, like, somewhat happy with myself that, I keep, like, turning the camera the wrong way. I was somewhat, like, happy with myself that I had, managed to, get to, like, such a point in relatively few videos. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Midna. It all looks the same. Like, I remember, it just all looks the same. So yeah, there's that. Like, when you think about it, we're not even like 20 videos in, and we're like almost like finishing the third. We're at the end of the first, I would say, third of the game. I would say. So, like, judging by this pace, this LP is probably going to be like around 80 parts, I would wager. There's Hyrule Castle. Got a nice cuff of copy, or is what I've got. Finally made it back here. Well, only a little farther, so hang in there. Or so I'd like to say, but the going's going to get tough from here on out. You know what? I don't really need this. It's like, do you remember I was saying, like, in the other video where, like, I used to play the wolf-like parts entirely with senses on, and then was surprised, like, so shocked that I wasn't able to, like, see anything, you know? It's like, which I had no right to be shocked by that. I think, like, what they want you to do is just, like, turn it on and off every now and then, which makes way more sense, but I was just playing the game with it on the whole time. So yeah, I'd say this is going to be like a 100-part LP. Like, you know me, I'm not usually the most efficient of LPers. Like, do you know, like a game like Final Fantasy X, I probably could have knocked out of the park a little bit faster. Do you know, that kind of way. And by faster, I don't mean in terms of time. I mean in terms of, like, number of videos, but... Or, like, I think the most egregious example of that is probably, like, Paper Mario. I think, like, Paper Mario for the N64 was, like, a 100-part LP as well, which is just obscene, you know, but... It's like, I like playing the games the way I want to play them in my own time, you know? And you know me, I'm not, like, a big fan of, like, lots of cutting or fast forwards or anything like that, so... That's just me. That's what you're signing up for here. But yeah, I have got a nice cup of coffee. It's like, for some reason, LPing, right? Or LPing always, like, brings this into my mind, but like, there's something about, like, bad coffee that can be good. Like, this must, like, hear me out for a second. Like, there's, because I'm a fan of good coffee. I have my Italian espresso machine downstairs. I get my, like, artisan hand roasted coffee, like, to use with a Zora child. Wonder why one came down here. Taken to the bar on the other side of the southern road. TLoZ place. Okay, that's a good one to be aware of, I guess. I love how all these, like, souls are still gossiping. Like, the knights were, like, questioning their existence, and then, like, here in the town, everyone's just like, la la la, gossip, gossip, gossip about, like, the Zora child that was in TLoZ bar. So yeah, I am a fan of very good coffee, but there's something about, like, comforting about, like, oh, TLoZ bar's on this side now. Medical clinic. Oh no, that's a medical clinic. Oh no, now he's in, like, TLoZ bar. But yeah, TLoZ bar is going to be on the other side now, which is going to confuse me, probably. So yeah, there's something, like, about, like, cheap instant coffee that can just be, like, really enjoyable sometimes. You know, it just, like, it brings you back to simpler times, is what I was thinking, but, you know, it's like, yeah, I think that is what it is, actually, is that it's just more, kind of simple and comforting, and it, like, brings back memories, like, nostalgic memories of, like, making instant coffee and doing LPing before, or making instant coffee in college and things like that, you know? Well, there's Ilia. And Telma. Telma's a cool character. And I suppose this is the Zora child. This boy, can you save him? Alright, little lady, try to settle down, okay? I just now sent for the doctor. But this is strange, a child of the Zoras? I wonder if this is all related to the incident with the soldiers we're talking about in the back. I love how, like, facetious Midna is. It's like, oh, this child is sick, and she's just like, ha, funny. She just, like, laughs at us. I need to, like, find a better Telma voice for such, like, a cool character, you know? What are you talking about? We've had a ton of complaints from citizens who can't send prayers to the spring spirit of Lake Ilia. Oh, there, the location is the one showed you on the map. Got it? They're like, no. Incompetent boobs. What are you? The Knights of Pluto? At least as a wolf, we still know how to read a map. Okay. Guess that's our next destination. Can't really do much here since we're just like a mangy old pooch. But yeah, there's something about, like, the taste of, like, cheap instant coffee, like Kenko or like Nescafe or one of those things, right? That is just kind of like comforting for, where am I going here? I can't even see where I'm going. Here we are. Told you I'd get confused. Are we able to do that Poe guy now? I wonder. Fanati's Palace? I'm like wondering whether we're able to do like that, that's Agatha's castle, oh my god. Are we able to do like that Giovanni Poe guy? Is he like over here? I don't even know where he is. So like the doctor is over here, is it? Human movement is so rushed and disorganized. Perform reconnaissance. Is this like Giovanni's place? Giovanni's house. So is like isn't there like a way to dig in here or something like that? Or do you like dig in from somewhere else or something? What kind of cat wants to take a bath? Makes me suspicious. Okay. I guess we'll just leave, will we? Because I think that's all, like, the only recourse that's, like, left to us. I need to, like, stop, like, looking at the map and just start looking at the screen to where I'm going. Actually, though, I think the game, I don't think there's any way of, like, avoiding that Giovanni thing. I think the game almost, like, makes you collect the first pose soul, so. Yeah, I remember, like, you know, like, all of the coffee I drank as a student, you know, instant coffee up in the cafe, or not the cafe, but in, like, the kitchen, in the music department. And I see my map here. Just so I know I'm going, like, the right way. Looks like there's, like, a little place over here. Hyrule Field is, like, full of these cute little, like, yeah, like, cute little places like this that are just so beautiful. They really, like, give it, like, a sense of place. Now, most of them have, like, an owl statue like that, or they'll have, like, something that you're able to do later. But the, other than that, they just, like, make the place feel really nice and real, if you know what I mean, so. I think, like, I love it when games have that in general, you know, just, like, places that are there for no reason. And I think, like, my favourite example of that is, like, Shadow of the Colossus. Like, Shadow of the Colossus is... I have to LP that game someday, but, like... Shadow of the Colossus has, like... so few, like... game-relevant destinations when you think about it. Like, there are only so many colossi in so many places, right? So there are so few, what does this say? Oh, this is like about that chicken thing. Fire and Falby's water-top land of fascination, yeah. We'll have to wait until we're a human body again, or a human child. Or the cosmic child Emmanuel, or whatever. This is impressive, like, this is so cool when you look at it. Is it as impressive as Zora's Domain in Breath of the Wild? I'm not sure, like, I think that's, like, a tall order. I think there are, like, very few places in video games that I've seen that, like, stand up to a lot of the locations of Breath of the Wild, but... Like, Shadow of the Colossus, like, there are so few, like, smell something funny. What is it? Lord Bulblin, probably. Oh no, they're gonna, like, scorch my ass is what it is. Now I remember. It's like they were waiting for me or something. It's like these stooges. Since when are they so smart? But, and here I am. I just stand here like Beethoven or something. But yeah, Shadow of the Colossus has, like, so few, like, actual areas that are relevant to what you're doing in the game, but, like, such a massive world, and it's full of all these, like, really beautiful little corners that, you know, the developers, they didn't need to make them that aesthetically pleasing and beautiful, but they just did out of respect for the world, almost, you know. That's what I love about it. It's the same with not Twilight Princess, with Breath of the Wild, you know. Massive, massive world, and it's, like, so beautiful purely out of respect for the world you're creating. But yeah, I'm gonna jump into this for my next trick. I'll do a swan dive into this glass of water. The Spirit Spring should be somewhere around here as well. Anyway, let's take a look around. This is, like, quite a big thing I'm embarking on here. Can doggy paddle a little faster, to be honest. Well, now here's the Zoras. With blood and water all being faster than expected. At this rate, Ilia will dry up. It's a race against time. I love their armor, like their fish head armor. No water flowing upstream, there's no mistaking it. Something must have happened at the water source in our home Zora's domain. Yet how are we to return upstream? The poor Zoras always get, like, a raw deal. Did you notice that? Like, the Zoras, there's always something, like, screwing them over. I need to, like, get a look at where we're going here. But yeah, as you can see, Lake Hylia is not at its most impressive at the moment, so... We'll get a better idea if we talk to this guy over here. This guy is actually This is like one of those really interesting characters. Stop pressing the wrong button. This is like one of those really interesting characters where he seems like just an insignificant NPC, but like he actually becomes like a critical game character later on. This guy who looks like the special entertainment. It's our grand reopening at our new lake bottom location. Whee! Nice lake. Don't lakes have more water? Is it a curse from that spirit that floats around up there? Whatever, it's not like I can go and complain. That's way too high. Like, look at the effort they put into designing this guy's character, so... Was that a customer? Oh my god, was that? Like, that word is just like, so pregnant with meaning for me. Like, there's, like, this, I remember, where did that even... Turn off the senses! This is what I'm talking about! Like, what the hell are you walking around with the senses on 100% of the time? There's, like, this article that I was reading during my music studies at university, and I can't remember what it was called, but it was, like, really obviously, like, written about, like, black hip-hop culture from the perspective of some, like white lecturer or professor or academic or whatever, and like it was just like embarrassing almost, like, and I remember was one of the words that he used in it as like signifying like rap jargon or something like that. It was just so stupid. It was actually one of the worst papers I've ever read in my life. But by the way, we get to fight this thing here. Is there anything... I think we just have to wait for this guy to get down here, do we? I don't do that because there's no way we're going to hit him from up here when he's up there. Excuse me. We could just like be ready for him when he drops down, but he's like kicking my ass, Jesus. It's cause like I'm too like slow when I'm locked on with Zed. That's the problem. Either that or I just don't know what I'm doing. That's also feasible here. Get off of me. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to get out of here is what I need to do. I need to get over and find some hearts over here maybe. If I can see where I'm going. Digging can just be like can be like a godsend in situations like that. So, how do I fight you exactly? Again, I feel like just like... There we go. Now I've got you. So stay in front of him. And then like jump on him when you have the chance. That's it. It's like easier when I have the high ground, Anakin. Makes all the difference. Now you're not so smart now that you're not on like your little like your bird ride on bird thing, headless bird thing, it's like Silent Hill thing. Hey, stop it! I'm your new master. Like this, Midna just like completely like takes control wherever she has to. Should we not leave this for the next video, Midna? Ugh, it'll probably go fast enough. We're still like under 20 minutes here. It's not like she's going to give me a chance anyway. Yeah, this is a fun part. Like, this is one of those things that this game does that like okay, so it is like the opposite way around, which is good. This is like one of those things that like this game does that that Wind Waker and Twilight Princess didn't really do, which is like break up the break up like what was going on, like the regular gameplay with like little sort of, it's almost like a mini game, I guess, is what it is, you know. I feel like Majora's Mask had it more so. Like obviously like Wind Waker and Ocarina of Time had like mini games, but they weren't like story mini games, if you know what I mean. So, and this game, it actually does it quite a bit, which is really cool in my opinion. But yeah, this is like a fun one. It's like part where you like just like call the bird and you're riding on it. You have to like dash past them. I could be going like a lot faster, I guess, just to be able to be ahead of wherever they're putting their rocks. But it's fun. I remember like I'll never forget like the first time I did this, I actually died on it. Like how embarrassing is that? First time I played this game, actually died on this first thing. Which, as you can see, isn't even that difficult. Yeah, he's probably like, I'm out of here. I'm done being used. I know my worth. Gonna drop me off here up at Zoras River. This is like really impressive, by the way. This part of the game really blew me away the first time I did it, so it's really, really cool. Something to look forward to. Yeah, okay, hurry up. Oh, and did I do something stupid by never going to the spirit? Was that like a stupid thing that I just did? Hello there. It's a garnet. What are those Zoras up to anyway? The river's totally run dry, right? I can't work like this. Oh. And it's cold. Oh, I miss my fur coat. Oh. Did I like do something stupid by not going to see the spirit or whatever? Like I really feel that I did. Because I feel like I'm supposed to be like already finding the things, but I don't know. We'll figure that out in the next video. I think we'll call it a day for now, and in the next part we'll continue to solve the mystery of what is going on with the Zoras and why is Zora's River and Lake Ilia all dried up. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.